You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Made a fortune. It's probably not too late. Keep me as
the best word I can use to describe.
As the apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing. Oh Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them Just cover me. Cover me. Cover me. Cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey! Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrochin workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. B&M dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the Potter spin, inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the CARICOM leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, B&M dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say, B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake, B&M dead, dead, dead. The Red Party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all justice. One, UNC on a mission. Two, to correct the school system. Three, end poverty and clean up TNT. Four, speed up the housing process. Five, lower taxes. Six, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrochin workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. B&M dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the Potter spin, inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start eating.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
The show you all been waiting for. Laventille your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly, and here you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt that down. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out is making your tongue look like it's in jail. But you're suffering from exactly, your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See, the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm. Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pell.
Yeah, nah, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know, a store in tongue, no fire, too many kids.
All his funny friends. Get superstar, the greatest story time teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man, Antoine, Andrew Friday, the Saint.
Listen, me you know, first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, it's telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, there are no sauces.
And Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring all the dog in me, you know. That's crazy.
Tell your belly bust. Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me say a pleasant welcome to Uncle Tommy and Mr. COP. Welcome, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, and to all the viewers and listeners of WZYE. Good evening.
Good evening, COP, and good evening to all our viewers and listeners also.
I like how you face the camera this evening, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on something over there. You're on something. Yeah. You're on to something. You have something to say today or what?
The whole thing change up. You have a song right now, the whole thing change up.
I agree with that.
Yeah. But folks, don't forget coming up this Saturday. This is it right here.
The show you all been waiting for. Laventille your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly, and here you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt that down. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out is making your tongue look like it's in jail. But you're suffering from exactly, your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See, the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm. Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pell.
Yeah, nah, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know, a store in tongue, no fire, too many kids.
All his funny friends. Get superstar, the greatest story time teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man, Antoine, Andrew Friday, the Saint.
Listen, me you know, first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, it's telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, there are no sauces.
And Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring all the dog in me, you know. That's crazy.
Tell your belly bust.
COP, let me start with you. If you had a choice, you think you could have been a comedian?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask the 20,600 subscribers. This is a time and the opportunity you have to support WZYE. Now is the time we had to see your support and the over 9,000 followers, viewers on WZYE. Now is that time which by WZYE ask for your support. Laugh till your belly bust. $14.95. That ain't no kind of money.
Correct is right. Correct is
Yeah,
right.
show love and show appreciation. So WZYE.
And COP, you know what too? Folks, this is what you do, right? We would like you to share it to all your friends fan wide. If you have any friends in Toronto, in United Kingdom, in South Africa, in Japan, in China, because some of them might not be able to come home for carnival because the visa thing is now COP and Tommy. The visa thing kind of a little different these days. So you wasn't able to make it home for carnival, and you will get a little laugh. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could get yourself
for friends and family, and
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
your friends and family. Share it for your friends and family.
Right.
And
And
just
you could
keep
see,
turning over the message.
we here at WZYTV.com.
This is the most important time when WZYE look for your support now. And this is the only time that WZYE asking you, the general public, and viewers and listeners of WZYE, for your support.
Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell
And
a friend.
the support doesn't cost that much. It's very inexpensive.
Very, very, and that's why we bring it to you like that, because we didn't want it to make it no absorbent. Like them other people that's charged now. We just wanted to do some things here for WZYE, and we feel that this is a good thing. And it's a little small thing, you know what I mean? And nothing.
Yeah, yes.
So if you are out there on WZYTV.com, and share it to all your friends and family. Tell them, each and every one of them. Don't miss it. Tell them, we are family here, in the village.
Show love, show support, and show appreciation.
Yeah, that's what we are.
And that's this Saturday.
Yes.
This Saturday, COP birthday day. Come out and die. All I want for my birthday is for love and support.
You want to tell the age?
How young I'm going to be?
People don't know your age. I don't know your age.
How young I'm going to be? Well, I don't know how old you're going to be. How young I'm going to be?
Yeah, I talking about how young. Yeah.
32, Professor
I
Walsh.
like that. I like
you don't
that.
think I look like that?
Yeah,
you don't think I look like that?
Yeah. How long you wearing glasses now?
How
long you wearing glasses?
2 months now.
No. You ain't serious.
2 months now. I
In
supposed to
the
wear
private
glasses since I 12 years old, and I was never interested in that. It's just to see them, the chat over there make me go for glasses. Cost me $5,500.
Is reading glasses?
Yes. Cost me
Tommy, you have reading
$5,500.
glasses too, right?
Yep.
I
How long
supposed
you
to
have
be wearing
reading
glasses. Yes, no.
Wow. Maybe 10 years.
That's all?
Yeah, not that long.
COP doing good then. If it's only 2 months, you get reading glasses. You're doing very good. It's years now I have reading glasses, boy.
But
Yeah.
since I had this, I see how important this is in a Professor Walsh. You see better, you see clearer. You see in advance. The words get bigger.
Yeah. Hey, COP and Uncle Tom here. So, I don't know how to all give you a little story. So I went to Staten Island today to do my workout. Staten Island is about 45 minutes from my house, right? I go to an indoor track then, and I do my workout. My workout was good and thing. I was impressed with myself. Come back home, and when I come home, I just put on the TV and go through YouTube. So I go through YouTube and I see this program, the Workers Wrong program, the Workers Wrong platform, with Renaissance Jeffrey.
The pink hair fella, you always put your hair in pink and blue, and I don't know what a big strong hand black man will put your hair in pink and blue and all kind of thing for.
No, I never see pink and blue,
Yeah, wrong with this one.
We are no here.
Well, he born here.
Anyway, the fella upset with me because PNM Darian Marcel called Penelope Becker's weak. And I repeat what PNM Darian Marcel said. And he upset. He ain't Wall Street and them not only come to mislead people. And he's saying he's not a PNM. But when you look at the channel, you know them went from workers right to workers wrong, right? And there's PNM. Why don't people just afraid to admit there's PNM? Why?
And all the supporters, and not all the supporters, the 15 to 45, the most 45 supporters, all of them is PNM.
Yeah, if you're supporting PNM, Renison, stop it, Renison, stop it. I had a time, stop it. Tell the people, there's a PNM. Oh, I don't support the PNM. I only support what's right for the country. In your estimation, Renison, PNM is right for the country. That's why people change. I didn't change your name, eh? Don't get upset with me. I never call the platform the workers' wrong platform. Is when you was with Cazelle Jackson, right? I know what happened with you and Cazelle Jackson. I know if she still has she party. What's she name of she party again? The
Footlong.
No. Folks, what's the name of Cazelle party? What's the name of Cazelle party? Some APP. APP.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the party. Caribbean Soul.
Don't you remember?
I don't know if it's OPP or if it's APP.
Or OPP? You done with OPP? That's me. You done with OPP. So, tell me wait now. You saying it's old people party? That's what you want to say? OPP? Or
other people problem.
I like that too, so good, Tommy. I like that.
Hey, Tommy turned around the chair to the east. He started
it's under the belt.
Yeah. Other people's party. So Renison, I mean, be honest with the people. If you I mean even stammering. Is it stammering or stammering? Which one is it?
Stammering. Just give them stammering now. Just leave that alone. That's the proper English. Stammering. Yeah, so use stammering term now.
Renison, you must stammering. Because everybody know in Trinidad and Tobago know that the workers' wrong platform is PNM. Hey, but wait now. COP and Tommy already didn't see the other day he had the girl from the oh God. They used to be on the Mugabe station on a morning program. The voice of democracy.
Hypocrisy.
Or the voice of hypocrisy. Thank you, COP. The voice of hypocrisy with what's she name again, COP?
The red lady.
Red lady. Yeah, red lady.
The red lady who always say that we black people. Red like cherry at the say we black people.
Yeah. What's she name again?
There's a be a 91.9.
Yeah, that's the Mugabe station. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think they was calling that station that time.
Okay. So
they used to have Tala Felix or something like that.
Oh yeah. Felix. Yeah. Felix or she last.
Tala Felix.
She. I see she the other day on the workers' wrong platform. I said, but wait, what is this? Right? If the voice of democracy have a program on workers' wrong platform, that platform cannot be anything else other than PNM.
And PNM 10 times.
Yeah.
Out of 10.
So Renison, I'm calling you out, brother. I'm calling you out. PNM people used to call already workers wrong platform, not Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and Mr. COP saying that. Them used to call you that. So don't get vexed with me.
And we just continue what we know as the name.
We just continue the tradition of what the PNM people label all year. And you want to say, why Wall Street did this? And What she telling people you and Darian Marcel is friends. So wait now. Tommy, you have any friends with PNM?
Yep.
I want to ask you that question. I'm afraid.
Yeah, yeah, PNM friends and them.
Oh, yeah. Wait, COP, you have any friends with PNM?
Yeah.
Hey, was you say that? COP, I was scrolling through YouTube today again. I see your partner, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I say,
proud of him, man.
I say, we papa.
We What's yourself with that today? That copyrighted.
Oh God. I say,
yeah.
papa.
Yeah.
I say, boy.
Yeah.
COP, good boy. COP.
But I like the talk show program and them, and especially Talk City. Yeah? You see Stefan Reeds and Mr. X. Them speak the things that the people want to hear. Them facilitate the downtrodden and the disenchanted ones and them, and give them the opportunity to speak their mind and express themselves. That's the only way the authorities will understand and hear what's going on in communities, constituencies, and dilapidated communities. And I give them full 100 for that.
COP, folks, I'll get to the chat just now. As you said, dilapidated communities. Let me play this video. I don't normally do this, but let me play this video for you. Let me play this video. Folks, I want you to listen to this video. Listen to this. Right? Listen to this. Let me move that from there. We go come back to that. Well, let's see the headline. The headline this, right? I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this.
Why does nobody talk about the fact that Laventille gave the world steel pan and created the only acoustic instrument invented in the 20th century? They were criminalized for it, beaten by police, called hooligans, but they kept playing. They turned trash into treasure and gave Trinidad and Tobago a sound the whole world wanted. By the 1950s, steel pan was on international stages. By the 1960s, it was our national instrument. But walk through Laventille today, the same yards that birthed desperados, exodus, renegades, rusting zinc, cracked concrete, young people with no instruments, no funding, no space.
Oh, they hear that?
Yeah.
Hear that? Who's the cause for that? Uncle Tommy and COP. Who's the cause for that?
I can answer.
Why also?
I can answer. PNM responsible for all the black communities in this country and the condition they're in today. The PNM, nobody else. Penny, Keith Rowley, Fitzgerald Hines, which are that old one that have there in the PNM again? Colin Burt. All of them that last 30 years.
What about Eric?
Well, Eric Williams was the founding father of destruction of communities. The PNM create all disasters, all misconduct in public office, and have us in this predicament today. Today, when I hear many citizens blaming this government right now and saying we do have this and we do have that and we want opportunity, blame that. You're entitled to say you want opportunity, but blame that condition that you are in, your community are in, on the people's national movement.
And let me say right away, Miss Atlanta, please, I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good
Atlanta. Why you just pick on Miss Atlanta for?
No, I'm picking. Somebody.
So
it have a song. I'm in a good spirit. I have in a good
in that context, all right, I'm gonna take it.
Who sang that song?
Let me just say this.
Yeah.
You see the three of us sit down over here in a horizontal, is that horizontal, they call it that?
Go ahead now, man.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Miss Atlanta love the three of us like children. Like our own children. Only don't interfere with the senior citizens. Don't interfere with the senior citizens here, eh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. But
all right. Uncle Tommy, you there with me?
I'm here.
Okay, right.
So all right. So I the outlier, that's okay. You know, Miss Atlanta remind me of the abuse I used to get from the PNM.
She means well. She means well, even though you may find it rough.
Tommy,
Yeah,
you coming on and Tommy, I just made the comparison to the PNM, but you coming and tell me she mean well, and she coming to abuse me like the PNM, and that mean well, Tommy. Come on, man.
No, die not abuse. You're not thick skinner.
All right.
She gives tough love.
Tough love.
1 for 1 and 2 is for 2, boy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, when we had three listeners, when WZYE had 3 callers, Miss Atlanta was one of those callers, and see that I will always remember that.
All right. Miss Atlanta,
love and passion for programming.
Yeah, Miss Atlanta, you get away. You get away as the saying, you get away. You get
Yeah,
away.
right.
When Miss Atlanta, when I see that phone on Miss Atlanta call, I just remind of the abuse I get from the PNM. I'll be honest with you.
You know what to remember. You don't want to retain answer.
No,
you don't want to remember that.
I don't want to remember that. That's PNM abuse in disguise.
No, I just think
and Miss Atlanta, all she life is UNC. All she life.
No, I didn't say
UNC.
that. You know. I just say PNM abuse in disguise.
Miss Atlanta was one of the top writing journals and things in papers and government ministers and pressure the PNM, Patrick Manning and all of them. Write letters to them and pressure them.
Go ahead, Tommy.
You know,
Atlanta. Go ahead.
I was thinking of something. Sometimes we just get blessed and we think that we are being cursed. I'm saying that to say this. The building that they didn't give you could have been a blessing or not.
I agree with that. I don't disagree with that. I agree with that.
Because if they had given that to you, the amount of abuse you would have had to put up with.
I agree. Oh God, Lord Father, please.
You know what I want to say too? How it is we have and one live, we are 218, and when I'm watching the like, I only seeing 17. What going on? We supposed to have 218 likes.
Yeah. All right.
Come now, people, let me do something about them. Let me
Uh-huh.
enhance on them fingers and them now.
All right, let me answer this phone. Caller, welcome. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Wall Street. Tommy and COP. I just turned on my TV to hear my name blasting across. I don't know what.
Good evening to you, Miss Atlanta.
Yes.
I hope you had a wonderful and productive day.
No, I did not. No, I did not have a wonderful day. COP. And you know why.
All right.
Yes. Mr. Wall Street.
Yes, Mr. Atlanta.
I heard Tommy said your building would have been a blessing. Not having a building would have been a blessing.
Yes.
And I came to agree with him because it's a blessing for you. Because remember, nobody would have gone into it concerning you, no Laventille. It might have been filled with other regimes, other types of people. Because what is for our people usually do not take it on. So you wouldn't get passion. You wouldn't have getting plenty passion, as Tommy said. I feel it would not have been filled. You know? It would be a blessing to other people. Because you know, Mr. Wall Street, do you know that they had built up a lovely place in Laventille, a beautiful place years ago, right? For Laventillians. With the army controlling and everything. Before it opened, beautiful. They were going to put everything in it to do that you wanted to do there. Right? And a Laventille came. When they opened it, expecting people come, nobody came. And at last, a lady came in. And when they eagerly looked to admit the lady, she just came to find out where some shop is around the place. She was looking for somewhere, right? So it's a blessing in a disguise, because you wouldn't have reaped the benefit. It would have gone the other way.
Thank you.
But what I wanted to know, what you had my name raging out on your show for?
He admire your contribution, Miss Atlanta.
No, Miss Atlanta, what it is that
Mm-hmm.
when you call here, it just remind me of the abuse I used to take from the P&M. So I just remind me, I was playing this video, and it remind me of, you know, the abuse the P&M gave me and the abuse I got from
But
you.
listen, but Wall Street, I did not know you got abuse from. I never knew you got abuse from the P&M. The last thing I always remember that was you were in the hand of Patrick Manning. Not Patrick Manning, Rowley.
Okay.
You were his buddy, right? And don't deny that. You listen, you were more red and red when I met you, Mr. Wall Street. Try and remember that. So don't say abuse. Say love that you got from the P&M, right? That they had to throw behind your back to think sensibly now, right? Because in those days, they didn't get abused. You was not thinking. You know, you were abusing yourself, right?
Thank you, Mr.
So don't feel abused, Wall Street, when you hear me. Think of the love that flowed in your veins when you were red, right? Just think of me with love.
All right. Okay.
Have a good night.
All right. Thank you. What?
Have a good night to you, Mr.
Good night, Mr. Atlanta.
Nah, that boy long for 2 minutes. Next call is abuse. Back to abuse, yes? 2 minutes, she boy long. Anyway, let me finish listening to this and then we're going to go to the chat. So
Desperados, Exodus, Renegades, rusting zinc, cracked concrete, young people with no instruments, no funding, no space. Meanwhile, corporate carnival gets millions, Feats get sponsorship, Soca trucks get sound systems worth more than a Panyard's annual budget. And we wonder why the art form is dying. The men who invented Pan were never paid, never knighted. Most died broke. Today, their grandchildren can't afford to join a Panyard because the entry fees are too high and the government support is too low. So here's my question. If we call steel pan our national instrument, why are we letting the birthplace of Pan crumble? Why are we putting more money into one night of feet than into the future of the art form that put us on the map? Drop the name of your Panyard in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong. Follow for more truths they don't want us talking about.
So COP and Tommy, what says you? Folks in the chat, I want all you to get involved too. COP and Tommy. And when we come back, we're gonna deal with the chat. But folks in the chat, I want you to put your comments in the chat because my comment is simple. I'm from Laventille, and what the P&M have done to the people of Laventille, Mova Laventille, is evil, wicked, vindictive, deceitful, disingenuous. You know, all those words, the P&M have done that because the P&M have run the country for the longest out of
65 years. 65 years.
That video speaks truth to power.
I want to say, I want to say 100. I want to say 100. You're being generous. I want to say 100 years.
I have a problem. I have a problem. Especially to which part they saying Laventille man create pan and invent pan. I have a problem with that, you know.
Why?
What?
Yeah, I have a big problem with that because I don't believe that. I believe the Africans and them that come over here, them was involved in instruments and invention and building and creating things outside. When they come over here, they teach at Trinidad, you know, about pan and them things. And after some years, because we pan invented in the 50s, it had pan before that. It had the Africans who come down over here, teach at Trinidad, you know, how to make pan and he get the credit. And we must invite this lady who knowledgeable about Pan and this program again to bring that part of history in it, you know. But the destruction that the PNM created for Caribbean people to come and live in Trinidad and send them up on the hills of Laventille to live. And all them PNM constituency, all they go up on the hills and they give them no opportunity, no community center, no sporting facilities, no learning center. Nothing like that. The people in them community build their own roads.
COP, I don't think. Tommy, go ahead, Tommy.
The pan evolved, and it evolved from poverty, the inability to afford to buy instruments, and something morphed into something. And that's why we have the pan today in the state that we have it.
But I don't believe it was no Trinidadian that created that. I don't believe that. We had to learn more about that. I know the destruction that created in the African community, the lack of representation, and take away the wealth from those communities. The PNM did that.
So listen to this, right? And then we're going for the break. The steel pan or steel drum originated in Trinidad and Tobago during the 1930s. It was developed by local musicians who repurposed discarded 55-gallon oil drum, turning them into melodic instrument following the prohibition of traditional drums. It's the national instrument of Trinidad and Tobago. Key details regarding the origin of the steel pan. Cultural roots: the instrument grew out of Trinidad carnival tradition with roots tracing back to enslaved Africans in the 1700s. Notes: the United Nations and Google Arts and Culture. Development: early versions created around the 1930s utilized household items like biscuit tin, dustbins, and oil pan before evolving into the 55-gallon steel drums used today. The instrument was developed to overcome restrictions on traditional skin-covered drums, according to YouTube and a Facebook post. Significance: it is recognized as one of the most important acoustic instruments invented in the 20th century. We're going to take that break and we'll be right back. Stick and stay, folks. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take that quick break and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Where you going? Back over the wall.
Laugh till your belly bust. The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly and then you watch in the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt that dog. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out is making your tongue look like it's in jail. But you're suffering from exactly, your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See, the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm, Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pell.
You know, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know, a store in town, no fire, too many again.
All his funny friends. Kenneth Superstar, the greatest storytime teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spiderman, Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint.
Okay, me no first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring all the dog in me, you know. That's crazy.
Tell your belly bust.
Where you going? Back over the wall.
Laugh till your belly bust.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. Caller, hold on, caller. You can reach us here at 973-868-1444. It's 973-868-1444. Caller, hold on. That's 973-868-1444. Caller, welcome.
Caller.
Yeah, Professor Wall Street.
Caller, you live. Go ahead.
Wall Street.
Good afternoon, Professor Wall Street.
Wait. Hold on a minute. We're
Uncle Tommy and COP.
Good evening.
I am 84 years of age. And I can remember Steel Bond started the biscuit drum. It wasn't the oil drum yet. It started with the biscuit can. And then it evolved to the oil drum. I could remember. I'm 84, and according to you, it started. You said it started in 1930. I was born in 1942. So between 1930 and 42, it was the biscuit can they used to be eating, and not the oil drum. I remember distinctly when I was maybe around 12, 15 years of age. That is when it started. There was a steel band next to my house.
What town?
And I believe the steel band started in the south and not in Port of Spain. Not in Port of Spain. But the Port of Spain people get the credit for it because they really improve on it. They get it for credit, but they steel band didn't start it in the north.
Where did you live?
I live in the Palaseco area.
Which part
I
of
think it
Palaseco?
started in Norberg, to be exact. That is where steel band started. Norberg Point area. That is where he started.
All right. We'll take your word for it until
He say from
so
Palaseco.
we'll take your word, but there may be those who may disapprove of what you're saying.
Yeah, it didn't start with the oil drum. Because the oil drum was very hard to get that back in those days. I remember people used to be stealing people with oil drums. I remember that. The clan band used to be stealing people with oil drum when it moved to oil drum.
Thank you,
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Financial Guru, welcome.
Yeah, good night, Professor Wall Street. Good night, Uncle Tommy. Good night, COP. Good night, everyone. Professor Wall Street, I'm not here to be here so long because I'm a bit tired from that snowstorm and a lot of work for the last 2 weeks. But I just wanted to say two things with regards to the show on Saturday. What I'm going to do is just to push the show, and we have to support your show. I will sponsor 2 tickets. So you could have a fun. Again, your idea, again, your marketing idea, Professor Wall Street, to push. So it's $14.95.
Right.
So at least 2 tickets, I will send the money and you can give it to anybody. All
right.
You
So tell us, Financial Guru, tell us how you want us to do it. Tell us how you want us to do it.
You do it or how you do it. I just push the show, man.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You understand? And there's a lot of things I wanted to, I think I sent you some information yesterday, but my brain is just a bit too tired to talk about these things. So I've been listening more than calling in. But for Saturday, I commit to at least the 2 tickets.
Okay, cool.
So you could push it as a contest or something like that. Right? And I'm locked on this thing. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, Financial Guru. You see what I get on here?
I like that.
Financial Guru.
That is appreciation.
Yeah.
And we do too appreciate it.
Yeah, Gopal, we do have something on the Brent Thomas issue and the sworn statement from ACOP, McDonald Jacob. Yeah, we do have something about that. But let me finish this and then I'll go to the chat. So folks, we're gonna have a little contest for 2 free tickets to the Laughter Your Boss. And we go decide how we go do it now. All right, so let's finish listening.
Well, they were the cracker joker.
Well, I well got yeah. You know what I mean? But you know something though? I think what we want to do on Wednesday. Anyway, let me talk to COP and Tommy off here about this one. I'll talk about it. All right. So listen to this. Let me finish listening to this. Well, like the thing finish? Yeah, it finished. The thing finished? Yeah, it did finish. All right, so that one finished. All right. So I don't know, I don't know why there's the debate about if the pan was founded in Port of Spain, if it was founded in San Fernando, if it was founded up in Mars. The thing about it was founded in Trinidad and Tobago. I think that's the most important thing. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well, shit, if somebody come from a next country, somebody come from the African continent and come Trinidad over here and teach you how to make an instrument, you create that?
But COP, you
I open up myself, Alexa.
Yeah.
But that is what is built. That is how you just know it. That is history. That is how you just know. I don't believe, and I don't want to extend this talk. I don't believe that no one Trinidadian create pan. I believe that the African people them from Africa come Trinidad, and them, because when you watching them African tribe and them, You see them with pan like steel pan up to now. You see them with pan. I say, wait now, how come this is the create this in Trinidad over here and look that man have a pan like playing over here in pan.
COP, you ever see in African country they playing pan?
Yes, them African tribe and them. I just look at them thing. That is what I just be watching.
Playing, what kind of pan? Clim pan?
No, I don't know what kind of pan. They are no clim pan market. They are a whole rusty pan. A whole rusty pan. You see them with stick
steel pan you talking about?
We call it steel pan now, but then they didn't call it no steel pan then. Them be had a different name they call it over here. Over there.
You sure
yes.
You ain't looking at
yes.
No, you gotta be careful.
I know how to be careful. I know how to be careful.
I tread very carefully with him.
I know how to be careful. But they can't condemn me for what I believe. I don't believe no Trinidadian. I don't believe no Trinidadian. An African man come from he area, from he village, and come Trinidad over here and probably teach a Trinidadian how to invent this thing and how we doing it over there.
I want to disagree with you because
you don't know facts about that though. You don't know facts about that.
The drum is an African instrument, which is the drum that they made with animal skin, right? But the steel drum or steel pan is another dimension.
Oh God, when the people them come over here, they could not come with the language, the culture, the art, nothing they could not come with. But they come with the talent in their head and they practice it over here and learning it and they teach at Trinidadian it. That's why I believe.
Why are you trying to disown your own country from inventing one of the most significant instrument in the 20th century?
Why you feel there's not millionaires today? Why you feel all the panyard and them suffering and thing? In my view, they won't be
it's been mismanaged.
Because they know it's not them owner.
No, because it's been mismanaged because of the way things, everything we take for granted in Trinidad, we're not serious about things that are.
Let me take this call. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasure. Good night to you, Professor. Uncle Tommy.
Did you come to save your
partner? Good night to you.
Hey, Southwestern.
Uncle Tommy, how are you going?
I'm going good. How are you going, sir?
Southwestern.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You come to save your partner.
Who that?
I ain't calling no name, Southwestern. You go.
President Honorable Mr. COP, good night.
Good night to you,
Honorable President Honorable President. You see, I had to call out Savior because here what's going on. What you have to understand, the PNM never give the supported base anything, neither the recognition they deserve. They take rubbish and they create one of the sweetest sounding instruments that no scientist could replica. They take an engineer in University of the West Indies to try to recreate a clone. And up to now, they patent that. And they can say it's close to what the true indigenous African man had invented. And here what's going on. You the president and I is the delegate. And I see the vulnerable people are serious about standing up for them. Give them the recognition. Because here what's going on. Only when the PNM feel that the base is slipping away, they bring the pan into play and tell them they're giving them pan and developing them. But in the little video to play, all what pan everybody get, they didn't say $65 million to put up some steel beam and take it down. And that was carnival. That's where the money was going. So it's the lack of foresight and to elevate the supporters and them at the base
They never give them the recognition. That is why other political party beside the PNM started to promote pan men and give them something to be conscious about. And the nice thing about it, schools today are supposed to have the steel pan in it as one of the instruments played, right? Because you self-call for our history to be teach in school, right? So, President, I'm not Labasinian are standing up with you. I'm not going to change my name to Smith to get work. I will remain my identity and go forward with it. Because far too long, the African diaspora was thief. The identity was thief from them. And Professor, here's what's going on. You see that building up on the hill there? I will ask my president for the vulnerable. We're going down by the Ministry of what that for? Housing? And we're going to protest. We're going to ask for that building so that you will be the director at that building and to run the program on them. So by my president, we're going to protest tomorrow. What are you saying? I pull them out. Let me see if you call me. So
I didn't like you and going on that better. So it was said, peace be upon you, brother.
Eyeliner, Brooklyn cover. I want to defend your boy. I serious. I know you can defend yourself.
The topic is not pan. We're talking about PNM constituency.
I know you can defend yourself, eh? You know what I mean? I want to Brooklyn, go ahead. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn hit me. Brooklyn will hit me hard at all.
Brooklyn, you come to defend COP, right?
He will hit me harder.
And the viewers and listeners. Now, you see, COP is a fella say on this program that he never go to Panama in his life. So for a man who never go to Panama in his life, I would not come to hit him, but I will educate him.
All right.
Because he's my partner.
Yeah.
And for the man who say about pan inventing somewhere in South and thing, he too is one of them fellas. He like them PNM and them. But I want to say something, eh?
Nah, he's a first time caller. He's a first time.
Yeah, but that why I hate him too hard too. He's talking like them PNM.
Nah. I don't think he's a PNM.
I ain't say he's a PNM. No, you saw. Let's take my thing different. I did not say he is. I say he's singing like them. Okay. Let me deal with the English language. He's singing like a PNM because he's spreading propaganda.
But you're not
and
singing.
The PNM is the propaganda machine.
Yeah, but you're not singing like Ulrich or Ganga Chana Jaijan Joseph though.
No. I ain't trying to. He a new caller. I ain't trying to make him don't want to call back. So I easing him up. I just tell him he moving with a machine. But anyway, because I hear all kind of thing on the pan, right?
Yeah.
And to my partner COP, no way in Africa I ever have anybody beating pan. They have drums. There's many different type of drums. And again, we call it steel pan now. But when this thing had invented, it was called steel drum. It was not a pan. They didn't call it steel pan. They called it steel drum. When you look back into it from 1930, but again, steel drum come from after they banned the African slaves from drumming. The drums that they came with through slavery and they were banned, the British banned them. They start with tambour bamboo. And out of the tambour bamboo, with the little carnival and thing and the little mass and the little noise thing and the little traditional thing, that is where the biscuit drum come in. The biscuit drum come in to loud up the tambour bamboo because the tambour bamboo was not loud. And from watching the biscuit drum, and the biscuit drum would only give you a kind of to raise up the noise, a noise song, right? The person who started the invention of pan, which came from on the hill of Laventille, bring out something with just a two-note, what they call a dudup. Before any pan and notes and all these different things, was just dudup for the rhythm and the tambour bamboo and any other little thing they could get with the drumming. And from that duduk, that 2-note pan, right, is where a 4-note pan came out now. So they had like a 4-note. And that's something since in the, I'm telling you about before the 90s. That's something since in the 80s, because the drums, the African drums was banned in the 80s. And then the tambu bamboo mass and things start. And that's when the person who see the biscuit drum, nobody don't know who was the person who started beating the biscuit drum. That person name up to this day, nobody can say, but it was a young man start beating the biscuit drum, making a louder noise than the tambo bamboo. And that's when they start getting the small, it wasn't even no oil drum yet, it was some small little drum where you could only put out 2 notes from it to give like you know, like a rhythm for the tambo bamboo to get more vibes, more music in it. And then they end up with that 4-note pan. And that is when Winston Simon and all these fellas and them who start making bigger pan with the oil drums and all these things. You understand? History never tell you about anybody. The only person I could tell you about who really started pan and thing down south with, and if you want information about it, like Butch Kelman and them fellas who doing this thing for umpteen years and stuff like that. Butch Kelman is in his age, around that same age of the gentleman that called. And Butch Kelman is a person who is one of the greatest pan tuner I have. Well, you know, he get a little stroke and he really making or tuning and thing no more, but that is one of the South men I can call. So when I talk about pan, Butch Kelman is one of the biggest names you could call out of South, you know. But again, as I say, pan, when they talk about pan, you talk about in Laventille, up on Laventille Hill, because that's where all the bacchanal and the rhythm and the excitement with the dancing and the African thing. But pan came from out of everything. COP had one thing right about Africa. Pan came out of the knowledge of the African slaves that came with the drums, because it started as the name steel drums. Instead of just wooden drums, we bring out steel drums, and eventually it turned to steel pan. Okay? So that's how that whole thing play out there. But from the tambu bamboo and the biscuit drum, from since in the 18th century, before the 19th century, is when we had this whole rhythm of thing. But they did come from Africa. It's something that we bring it from Africa. Everything that we bring into the Caribbean, we as Africans, we bring it with us as from our ancestors, our great parents, from slaves. And this is where it come from.
Thank you.
But we take the credit in Trinidad and Tobago because we was the founder, or the people that came. They didn't go to Jamaica, they didn't go to Grenada. They were the slaves that came to Trinidad and Tobago came with the knowledge to bring this instrument in the 20th century as the last instrument ever to make, and one of the greatest instruments we have today.
Thank you.
All right? Steel pan.
And that is what I say. And that is what I say. No Trinidadian will create that. They take the African people, them knowledge, they bring that over here. They bring that knowledge over here.
You're changing your mind?
Trinidadian. But that is what I say from the beginning.
Brooklyn said it was created in Trinidad. You
but the knowledge from where? And the knowledge from where? It was created in Trinidad. Where they get the knowledge from? They get the knowledge from the black brother from Africa.
Leave COP alone, Ole, please.
Yeah. See, Mr. COP, when you pull it on the legs, Mr. COP, it didn't have the people, the African people in Trinidad, the slaves. It didn't have Trinidadian living here.
Well, I immigrant then. Immigrant then.
It had the Caribbean Iraqs. No, it had the Caribbean Iraqs. But the slaves was African slave, and just like the Indian was Indian Jali laborers. It didn't have African and Indian here before. So it must come from African slaves.
It wasn't Trinidadian. Trinidad.
Yeah.
You Trinidadian?
Yeah, but nobody was in Trinidadians. They come here, migrate here, and they became Trinidadians.
They take the idea from my immigrant then.
But Mr. Hansen, you know what I call it? I tell you, they were supposed to play a video with your family sent here. Since yesterday, we didn't see that.
Yeah. I forgot.
All right. Yeah.
COP sidetracked me with that pan thing. We do that. he give me a side track,
Is you want to like to further them thing. Uncle Tommy, this man could further a topic, that we don't want to be a topic.
No, but it's all good, COP.
Yeah, it's all good. That's what create dialogue.
Because
I believe what I believe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the point 14 just in a WhatsApp message. No, I don't think that gentleman is right pertaining to his explanation on how and when the steel pan started. I have to be honest with you. That's the first time I hear the steel pan started in South. All right. So
I believe that. I believe that. Yeah.
As part of the evolution, South got involved, but South wasn't the birthplace. I don't believe so.
Yes. Quite in the back of woodland. Down there.
Hey, Trump Jr., welcome. Trump Jr., welcome. How are you going?
Hey, how are you guys doing? Good evening to you all. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, more so when talking to you guys. Yeah. I fully understand what COP is saying. As far as I can recall, during our education, so to speak, right? When the colonialists stopped our people from the drums. And then the bamboo came about. But so what I want to ask COP then, this thing is just a folklore then about a guy up in my and the professor's old neighborhood. Mother run him under the house and he find the old oil drum and he said pong it and he get the 2 notes. Or 3 notes.
Trump Jr., you just laugh at me sometime.
I'm asking. I give the chronological development.
Why you badgering the caller?
I was told.
Trump Jr., you agree with COP, then you disagree with him.
No, I'm asking. I didn't disagree with him. You see how this PNM medication has have some of you.
Why?
Right? I am explaining the chronological development as far as I know it. Okay? Right? Right in our backyard. Right? Okay. Right. And the fella in John, his name was Winston. Right? And he ponged the 2 notes. And the rest supposed to be history. Although Snail, I forget what Snail's real name was. Them Steel Balmenders called this show. So I'm sure they will tell me. But some say it wasn't Winston Spree was the first. Was somebody else, but I understand what COP was saying. Maybe COP wasn't properly articulating it, right when he said yes, he is quite correct. It came from Africa, right? But it evolved, right? Because the Africans didn't come across with no steel drums.
Trump Jr., I don't like to cut you off, but there you go again. Trump Jr., is there a Waffle House in Virginia? You have to, you don't do gymnastics. You have to be doing gymnastics. You start off.
Oh my God! You see what I'm paying. You see what I'm paying medication. I was able to break free from that, I was able to break free from that when I came to America. My eyes was open. In my house where I grew up, just like you, but maybe it wasn't the same. There was a picture of Jesus, and on the left was a picture of Churchill and what's his name? Churchill and Roosevelt. During the meeting they had. And then on the right side, guess who was on the right side? Eric Williams. But my eyes were opened when I came to America, okay? And I didn't continue the trend and became a Democrat like you. So that's what I'm saying. The PNM education, right? Just like you, Aziz, I was able to break free. Anyway, so I wasn't disagreeing. I wasn't disagreeing with COP. I just saying COP maybe didn't articulate it clear enough for some of the folks to understand out here. That's all I was saying.
Trump Jr., before you go.
Yeah, before I go.
Stop
okay.
being a jumping jack. You're
Oh God! Oh God! You see, why can I have dialogue? Is COP? You see
and
what
why
I mean?
You can have your own opinion.
I don't envy all the fellas, you and Uncle Tommy. I don't want to envy all the only have a deal with Oh God, boy. Yeah. Hey, all right.
Thanks for having your own opinion.
Thank you.
And that show independence. When you have your own opinion, that show independence.
COP, the man starting agreeing with you. Then you disagree with you. Then you jump
get that in this conversation.
Then
you just get that in conversation.
Then you jump to Roosevelt. He all over the place. I will tell you, in the Waffle House, he can't stay focused. He's a gymnast. He on the balance beam. You don't know if you want to go left or if you want to go right. He all over the place.
Yeah, but one of them suit Forrest is wearing.
He's a gymnast. He's a gymnast. You know them tight pants. You know them gymnasts have like a tutu and a tight. Dice Chum Jr. The too tight for him.
You hear what the man say? You hear what the man say?
What you say?
The man say, being a part of the three of us over here on this program, that doesn't make his day.
No, but he has to be. I'm not upset with him, because he's very consistent, jumping all over the place. You understand?
Well, that is his view.
All right.
And you have a right for his view.
Yeah, so point 14 said soon as he mentioned oil drum, you know something not right. I'm gonna get someone. Look, we have a next voice note here. I wonder if I should play this one, boy. Let me take this call. Caller, welcome. You're live on WZYE 95.9 FM. Where you calling from?
Yeah, Wall Street.
How you going?
Good night. Good night.
Where you calling?
Azad.
Azad, where you
I
calling
listen to the program here, man. I'm from Vista Bella.
Vista Bella.
I don't call often, but I watch your program all the time, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead,
Vista Bella, man.
Yeah, man, I listen to the program, but I find COP going too far with this thing, you know. The thing was invented and trying to make a close-up story, man. And let me
Caller, I'm not going too far with that. It's you all extending it.
You're going too far, nobody. What was the question the first asked?
All you don't want to talk about Laventille, all you want to talk about the pan.
Is that here? Listen to me. It's a national instrument of Trinidad and Tobago. It was invented in Trinidad and Tobago.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Well, they want to bring up ancestry thing and all kind of thing.
But the knowledge come from where? Where the knowledge come from? Where is the knowledge come from?
Tell me something. When you're making soft drink or flour or anything manufactured in Trinidad, where they get the ingredients from? You're putting it too far. Well, what? No, close it off now, man.
No, man. Tell me where the knowledge come from.
Good night, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night to you, brother. And thanks for being part of WZYE Vista Bella. Thanks for being part of WZYE. And don't be a one-time caller. Be a regular caller and share your opinion. And we could agree to disagree, but let me keep it with love and respect.
Where is it say from Vista Bella?
Yeah.
COP?
No.
Yo.
And the video where you showed there with the condition of Laventille, that topic gone out of the window.
No. Laventille still has to take credit for the burden of the pan, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
Well, I agree. I not agree against your opinion. I respect your opinion.
The other parts of Trinidad contributed to the evolution, to how it evolved. But
it evolved. It evolved in Trinidad and Laventille. Well, I can agree with that.
It started in that part of the country, and it evolved because we had persons in different parts of Trinidad adding the 2 cents, and you had sharing of knowledge and advancement as they went.
And I don't fight my opinion, because when African people was telling African brothers and sisters, African people start doubles, no, they wasn't fighting them down. I saying,
wow.
Speaking about the pan, that's my view. I don't believe no Trinidadian, no PNM Trinidadian create no pan. They created, but they take the knowledge from the African brothers and sisters that come here.
Well, we all agree that the drum, the regular drum that the African came with was banned. And we all agree that something else was substituted, which was bamboo, to make tambour bamboo. And we also all agree that the biscuit drum, or should I say, biscuit can or tub or however it was used.
That start with sardine tin and thing.
No.
So our research and our crack research analyst, Caribbean Soul send this. He says, yes, steel band exists and is played in Africa with a significant presence in South Africa, which hosts the annual Education Africa International Marimba and Steel Band Festival. I didn't know that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. While originating in Trinidad and Tobago, hear that? While originating in Trinidad and Tobago, the instrument was introduced to South Africa in the late 1950s by Andrew Tracy. That's from our crack research analyst, Caribbean Soul. I don't know, boy. COP look like he out on an island by himself, boy. I don't know. All right, let me get this. So here is another one. JC mentioned this. He said the steel pan did not come directly from Africa.
Not yeah, Gil.
But African heritage played a big role in shaping it. The steel pan was created in Trinidad and Tobago, mainly in the early 20th century, especially in places like Port of Spain. It grew off the creativity of African Trinidadians during the time when drumming was restricted or banned by colonial authorities. Here's how it connects. African influence, the foundations. African brought strong traditions of rhythm, drumming, call and response, and musical improvisation. Even when drums were banned, that musical instinct didn't disappear. It adapted. People started using bamboo, called tambour bamboo, then eventually metal objects. Local innovation, the breakthrough. In the 1930s through 40s, pioneers like Winston Simon began experimenting with oil drums, hammering notes into them to create melodies. That was something entirely new, not directly copied from Africa or anywhere else. Industrial environment. The presence of oil drum from Trinidad's oil industry gave people the raw material. That's why this invention happened here and not in Africa. The result, the steel pan is the only acoustic musical instrument invented in the 20th century, and it's true. Trinidad and Tobago's creation, born from African cultural roots, but shaped by local struggle, creativity, and environment. So think of it like this. Africa gave the rhythm and spirit, but Trinidad and Tobago gave the innovation and created the steel pan. All right. So I'm gonna go to some voice notes here.
Good night, Uncle Tommy, Professor, and COP.
This is Jerry.
Uncle
Good night
Tommy,
to you, brother.
you see me, I don't take it in the short. You have COP tripping me off, you know. This African, and come from Africa, all this nonsense. He can't come from Africa. When Robinson was in power,
oh good.
And he went in Nigeria, and Desperados went up with them. I don't know if you can remember that. And when they come back, the Nigerian government sent men of the Nigerian army to loan to Big Pan in Trinidad. They was trained up in Tetra and Barracks. But you can remember that? And for the young man, we call him Brooklyn, who bought in, the name was Steel Drum. The name Steel Drum come from them foreigners and who come to Trinidad. And the pan and thing, but it was always see them bought them tuning pan. it was always steel pan. We never call it no steel drum. The steel drum name come from them foreigners and them. So look at that straight now, man.
Oh,
Bye. Daddy Max in the house.
Daddy Max call out both COP.
All right, Daddy Max, we will come on for this pan thing. We go talk pan when it's seasonal pan.
Yeah, all right. Let me come up for this pan thing. Let me
yeah. I wait trip pans for long.
Yeah.
Good night again. I don't know what's going on with Mr. COP tonight, boy. The knowledge come from right here, boy. Who deciding we? Okay, you're saying the African had the knowledge, right? How come they never create a pan? But drums.
You see, in them days they didn't have it. In them days they didn't have it. They had nothing as music.
To take an oil drum and turn it into a steel pan, a musical instrument, came from right here. That is history. You could Google it. Winston Spree Simon from Picton is the first man to take an oil drum and turn it into a musical instrument. Nobody come and give him no idea about that. You're saying Africans come with the idea? How come they never created one? So you have an idea to make a car and you ain't gonna make one? You go tell somebody how to make one? No, if I have knowledge to make a car, I will make one and show the world I can make a car.
No, they wasn't allowed to make nothing.
What in a level of ignorance, why?
They wasn't allowed to do it. They wasn't even allowed to speak to each other.
Your opinion.
Is that voice note?
You have to put that in a box. Because it is your opinion and it is the wrong one. Nobody gave Winston Spree no knowledge to make no pan. He come up with that on his own by taking an oil drum and turning it into a musical instrument. And he from right here in Picton. That history. Google it. That history.
All right, COP. Go ahead. Comment. That's a voice note. Go ahead.
I just leaving them under knowledge people and them. In them days they did not like pan. They was making all kind of instruments and looking for songs. They didn't have nothing about pan at that time.
COP, you go get licks.
But I not let a beat, man.
All right. Let me hear this next voice.
I telling you, no PNM person from Laventille create pan. They must be destroy pan.
Whether it's PNM, PDP, or whatever,
they destroy pan. Those they create something, they destroy it. They create something for it to reach nowhere.
Let me hear this. Hold on. This is a voice note, eh? So let me listen to the voice note all the way through.
I watch it. To be honest, I don't really like the pan conversation too much, especially when they're talking this proud thing about being an African and a black man.
Hold on. I'm gonna upload this voice note. Hold on.
Good night, Mr. Washit, Uncle Tommy and COP. Mr. Washit, to be honest, I don't really like the pan conversation too much, especially when they're talking this proud thing about being an African and a black man and it belongs to them, right? Because just recently, Rowley take away earlier land in Trinity. Me see the proud African unite and fight for that. Everybody was quiet, right? It's only the UNC and as they say, the UNC is an Indian party. That with them they say. So the Indians and them fighting for the pan more than the African people. I go end it off there. But I just say I call and he was trying to compare with flour and things that's come from. Well, I could tell he the drum the oil barrels and them.
Well, see the people them saying land that plane. Land that plane. Next topic.
Caller, welcome.
Well, good night. This time, caller.
Where you calling from, caller?
Betty Valley.
Betty Valley, welcome. What's your name?
John L.
John L.
Yeah.
John L, welcome. Go ahead.
I grew up in Woodbrook. Next to Invaders. And I remember as a little fella back in the 60s, Ellie Manette, burning fire and tuning pan. And subsequent to that, he ended up in the United States and become a university professor in pan. You remember that fella?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was something else. I was a little boy. I used to go and watch him do this thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not, I don't think it's one person. It's a number of people that experimented and did their own thing, yeah? All right, well, you take care.
Thank you, John L. Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
Thank you. Bishop, welcome.
Hi, blessed appearing heart. Good night, Uncle Tommy.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Mr. COP. How you doing, my brother?
Just cool and positive, Mr.
Wall
McKenzie.
Street, good night.
Good night to you.
Yes, a blessed good night, man. I following up. He said, "What slow to speak but quick to listen."
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, of course, and that is dialogue. But Mr. Wall Street,
yeah,
I call not specially to tell you, the very early era with you and Miss Atlanta. I think tonight you would take cognizance to know that the other way is the right way, and not your way in thought. I'm saying that to you because I see you as a captain. You are a leader. And you had that demonstration, you have proved it in diverse ways, because what we're not seeing here and through you, we would see coming up to those of us that locked on.
Yeah.
And, that's why they say, lead us not into temptation, forgive them that trespass against us. And COP, don't mind you that get your blues, because according to the S, because you have inverted commas, it have full stop and so forth. So, there's what I'm saying in all of this, you was right when you let him know that he have to have thick skin. Are you there?
Yeah, we listening.
Hello?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it's me alone. I didn't mind me while you're in the bed and I sit down here.
Now we have to listen.
So I wonder if I'm talking to myself now. Yes. So we have to correct ourselves, and it's not what we do, how we do. Yes. So you is an international station. And if he said you can't tell somebody something good, don't tell them nothing at all. So that, yes, of course, you all are fans. And I'm talking along by the way, I could get cut anytime because I ain't know much if I have a 5 cents on the phone, but I still a long time when I walk the road now. And the voice of the Master Patnico, we are into the Baptist Liberation Day. That is something, I look forward to. And guys, let me say this. Is that a little while may come on and so forth, like a brother. I like him, but he made a holy statement like where you appear from, but it's not about that. As I said earlier, where wise men fail to tread, fools are rushing. And I say in all of this, for us to understand, we are in government. We're not 190 are in government. But I think there is a few of us, voices that has been out there and activist style. And we have great ministers out there to defend the cause of reality. Now I must take out the dim in my eye first before I take out the log in somebody else's eyes. I should have asked for address and how much it will cost me that I could pay like Matt, So if I overtalk, I will pay for the rest as advertisement. But I love the part of jumping over, going back the wall.
Thank you.
I love that. And when, I love that too bad.
Thank you.
But when that part I heard the brother say that anybody wishes for 2 tickets.
Yes.
And well, I don't know what you will have in store for us, the audience, to do that we could win the ticket. But when that floor open, I right here locked on.
Thank you.
I locked on.
Yeah,
and just to close, Mr. COP.
Big brother.
Mr. COP, you could give me a time that I could meet you in Marabella between 8.
You're in the office tomorrow? You're in the office tomorrow? You're in the office tomorrow?
Yes,
you're in the office tomorrow?
Right,
You're going in the office tomorrow?
Right.
Yeah, I'll be in the office tomorrow.
Yeah, but give me your time because I'm a moving guy. Quick.
Mackenzie, you don't have my phone number, baby?
But he will be there around 10 o'clock. He will be there between 10 and 3.
10 to 2. Well, 3, yeah. I will be there. 10:30, 11 o'clock. But I'll be there.
All right, only organize that off here.
But Mackenzie, take my number now, 305-8674.
Okay. Well, you're talking so fast as an old man, COP. I'm an old man. Okay.
When I come off, I'll be
Organize it off here. All right?
Okay. But I want to say that Mr. Manager. Hello?
Yeah, we listening.
Oh, as I was saying that to COP, I didn't finish. You know, it's a long time I ain't talking. As I tell you, as Matthew, if I over talking, because as long as your advertisement coming up, I have respect for that. But you see, we have to be on a one-on-one level because there are some very important things that we have to see about our lives. In the sense, we talk about here, we talk about he, we talk about she. But what do you have? And now is the Baptist Liberation festive is coming. I, as a Baptist, is seeing something that is coming because I'm also called a prophet. And if this is the hour for me to say, I just spend 2 minutes with you again.
No, Bishop, we have other callers. Bishop, we have other callers on the line. We have other callers.
Okay. We get into that.
Yeah,
we'll get into that. Continue our call back.
Yeah,
if it's possible.
Yeah. Bishop, make your contribution in 2 and 3 calls. Can't make one contribution in 4 or 5 minutes. Make your contribution in 2 and 3 calls.
I don't know if this is a call to put on air or not. Anyway, I'm gonna try this. Let me see. I have my next voice note here.
And Mackenzie, you'll get my 3058674.
Hi. Low Jack Gamble. Better evening.
Same to you.
Okay.
Marabella, welcome.
Better evening.
Yeah. So,
good evening.
So, Wall Street, am I ask a question, right? All this talk about pan, right? Who invented the Quicks pan, the Milo pan, the Klim pan, the Cremora pan, the Ovaltine pan?
I don't know.
Because remember, I just saw some people making all the notes on them pan and playing it. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember now who invented that.
Already no. Already.
The pan evolve out of that.
Yeah.
Satmaraj and them.
All right, take care.
Yeah, man.
Have a nice night, guys.
All right, folks. Okay, let me play this voice note, then we shift in focus.
Are approaching 8:30 in the PM in Trinidad and Tobago. And some of us are on this platform. We are looking, reading, listening, and being read. Now, I don't know if the program sometime later on will have a topic or deal with the issue of what is happening with America, with Iran, and these places.
I don't like to cut off notes, Seriously, I don't like to cut off voice notes now. Anyway, you know what? All right. You know what?
Where it is obvious that it will, not may, might, perhaps, it will have some effect on us Trinbagonians. But shouldn't there be some kind of conversation, narrative, something to deal with that, especially in light of the fact that the leadership of our country has openly stated they are in support of this. All right, I wouldn't use any funny description to describe the leader in America. But they are in support of him. When in his own Congress and places not far from there, people are saying, no, this ought not to be. There must be a better way that this could be done. There must be a better way that this could be done. But I realize that how they usually operate, big and bad, do I want? Nobody could stop me. Ask the Indians and them. Ask the Indians and them. So this ain't nothing new. But I'm saying that somebody could start the ball rolling to bring this stupidness to an end. I mean, oh gosh, it's innocent lives. It's children. is all people who would have made a contribution in the country. And this is how they have to go out and go down. And it have who say they're their mother and they are a grandmother and they're supposed to have that empathy. Listen, let's talk to our leaders so that they could, well, look, there's a meeting and there's a meeting that's supposed to be taking place. Can we encourage our leader to make this, a front burner issue? Nobody wins in a war. Nobody wins in a war. Please, please, people. But you ain't hearing nothing about that on this platform. Nothing about that. Because why? Fish. I feel it making any sense tonight, nah? Folks, have a good night. Bye. I gone. I out.
Gordon, Maduro was killing the own Venezuelan and them. And all they didn't have no empathy then. All they didn't have no empathy. All they didn't study what innocent people was dying. Look, it's over 500 prisoners was released, opposition. Maduro just take them and throw them in jail for stay over the years. And all they didn't have no empathy. All they didn't know there was citizen and human being. I want to ask a question about this, Professor Wall Street. Do you know that I come from the Islamic belief?
No.
I come from the Islamic belief. And well, I support Ashja faith full 100. Ashja say, what kind of Muslim does support a Muslim leader killing people? What type of Muslim is that? Are you Muslims out there? What type of Muslim? A Muslim is one who submits himself to Allah and follow the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. No backbiting, no lie, no grievance for nobody and thing. Which part? How a Muslim could be, Muslim organization could be killing people too. And we agree with that and we classify them as a Muslim. That is one of the reasons why I support Ashja.
We're going for the break. Folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you. We're going to take that break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Waiting for Laventille your belly bust. Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly and here you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt that dog. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out is making your tongue look like it's in jail. But you're suffering from exactly, your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm, Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pell.
Yeah, nah, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know a store in tongue, no fire, too many kids.
All his funny friends, get superstar, the greatest story time teller ever, Shaquille, Louis Spiderman, Antoine, Andrew Friday, the Saint.
Listen, look, me you know first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
And Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Go bring all the dog in me, though. That's crazy.
Tell your belly bust.
Where you going? Back over the wall.
Laventille your belly bust. The show you all been waiting for. Laventille your belly bust.
Boy, You can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly, and here you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt that dog. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out, it's making your tongue look like it's in jail.
But you're suffering from exactly, your mouth smell exactly like your bottom.
See the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm, Victor St. Louis, aka Pell.
Yeah, nah, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know, a store in tongue, no fire, too many kids.
All his funny friends. Get it, superstar, the greatest story time teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man, Antoine, Andrew Friday, the Saint.
Listen, hold up. Me, you know, first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, it's telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
And Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring all the drug in me, though. That's crazy.
Tell your belly boss.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, and join us. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
Okay. Let me play this voice note.
Good night, Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street, and Uncle Anselm. Mr. Gordon, don't realize that we need to study our business. We have a gang war going on in Trinidad and Tobago, and this old ageable guy is coming out here to tell us about Iran and America and this one and that one. Why Gordon and his damn how we in the state, as I tell always, we grandparents and them to blame. Why these people not opening the eyes? This is not our business. Gordon Joseph, you need to study the files that are missing. That is what you ought to study. Mind your business. Don't mind other people's business.
Let me say this. This is from Miss Georgia. Countries don't operate on social media outrage or emotional loyalty. They operate on interest, power balance, economic survival, and security calculation. For a sovereign nation like Trinidad and Tobago, engagement with the United States is generally based on practical considerations, energy trade, security operation, economic access, geographic proximity, and regional stability. That is strategy, not emotional favoritism. Small states, especially in complex regions, have to weigh risk, opportunity, and long-term sustainability. They often maintain relationships with multiple global powers while protecting their own national interests. That's diplomacy. It's okay to have opinions about global politics, but it's important to separate emotional reactions from how government actually make decisions. Geopolitics is driven by national interests, not online narratives. Quoting, one day Gordon and others will be able to separate their emotions from reality. Let me say this, If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Let me say a special hello to Gordon Gangachana, Drygen Joseph. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. And Miss Georgia, thank you very kindly. Thank you very, very kindly. That is very
21 babies. 21 babies get killed in Trinidad hospital. And God them didn't say that in innocent babies.
All right, folks, holy calls, I'm going to play this video. This video is very important. Very, very important. Very important. Holy calls. Take a listen to this, folks. Right? So, the former Assistant Commissioner of Police is admitting that he sent the police officers to Barbados for Brent Thomas. Here is my question, COP and Tommy. Didn't he have to get approval? I'm asking a question, eh? Didn't he have to get approval from the line minister in order to do that, or he could have done that on his own?
And the head of National Security Council had to get approval.
So it's our understanding that he had to get approval, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Somebody approved it, right? Somebody.
Absolutely. He couldn't act independently.
And that person have to be from the PNM government.
No question.
Correct? All right. Take a listen.
Because he support the PNM
Bombshell
government.
admission. Former ACP McDonald Jacob. I send the police officers to Barbados for Brent Thomas, an editorial. By Peter Green. McDonald Jacob, former acting commissioner of police, has admitted in a sworn statement that it was he who sent 4 police officers to Barbados to bring firearms dealer Brent Thomas back to Trinidad on October 5th, 2022. But nowhere in his affidavit did Jacob say who gave permission for the 4 police officers to use a regional aircraft to take the officers to Barbados and return with their prisoner.
You know, let me see if I have McDonald Jacob number.
And why? And why? What reason?
No,
the send police them.
Yeah, actually, you want to know if he took it upon himself to do it.
Yes, and for what reason?
Where Tommy?
Call him. That's the only way we can find out.
Yeah. Let me see if I have it.
Because up to now, the court say Brent Thomas never break no law, you know.
Okay, look, I just got a thing there from Gary Aburias. McDonald.
Good night to you, Gary Abutu. This is your partner from Marabella.
McDonald Jacob. I thought I had his number, boy.
We had him on the show before.
Did I call him before one time?
That's right.
Yeah, I thought I called him before, man. Let me see if I could send a. I'm gonna ask my partner for you. Nah, I think you'll give me your number, no?
Why?
No, because
you give your number.
Yeah. Let me see. All right, let me send a message for somebody here.
You're not giving the public the man number. You're giving a friendly number. Giving a radio personality the number.
Hold on. All right, so folks, I'm trying to get McDonald Jacob number. I will see if I get responded because let me look in this thing and see if I had it. Contacts McDonald Jacob. ONALDJSC. What boy? I ain't not a fella number, boy. That must be the only number I have. Oh god. JSCOP. No, I don't have his number, you know. All right. So we go transfigure it. So let's continue to listen to this. I ain't get it yet.
The following is an excerpt from Jacob's affidavit dated July 18th, 2025. I appointed Assistant Supt Lancaster Ellis to spearhead a team from the Criminal Investigations Department, the CID, with a mandate to conduct an internal audit of the records of the firearms section of the TTPS. On the 22nd of October, 2022, Senior Supt Suzette Martin contacted me and provided me with information that Brent Thomas, one of the firearms dealers under investigation, had planned to flee the jurisdiction, although Brent Thomas had indicated that he was going to see his doctor in Miami. DCP Suzette Martin. I advised her to contact the Special Investigations Unit and obtain assistance with surveillance. I also asked her to get in touch with Assistant Sup George Laldio, head of the Transnational Organized Crime Unit, for further assistance. On the 3rd of October, 2022, Senior Sup Martin again contacted me and informed me that Brent Thomas had evaded surveillance and that she had further information confirming that he intended to flee the country. On the 5th of October, 2022, Acting Sup Laldio visited my office and informed me that he had information that Brent Thomas was already in Barbados and had volunteered to return to Trinidad to negate the procedure for extradition. He also informed me that he had made arrangements through the Ministry of National Security with the Joint Regional Communications Center and CARICOM Impacts to facilitate his return. I contacted Sun Sup Martin and held a teleconference. She indicated that she had engaged the office of the Director of Public Prosecutions and obtained advice. As a result of that advice, 6 warrants were obtained for the arrest of Brent Thomas, firearms dealer Brent Thomas. She further indicated that intelligence revealed that he, Thomas, had intentions of traveling to Greece, a country with which Trinidad and Tobago had no extradition treaty. Acting Supt Baldio indicated to me that the method they were using to secure the return of Brent Thomas was customary once the person had volunteered to return. At the request of the Acting Supt Baldio, I signed documents permitting Baldio, Senior Supt Martin, Assistant Supt Birch, and Acting Corporal Joe Field to leave the country for the sole purpose of facilitating the return of Brent Thomas. They were to travel to Barbados on the JRCC plane. Acting Supt Baldio informed me that the officers were not actually entering Barbados, but would be meeting Brent Thomas on the tarmac. On the 6th of October, 2022, I received an official report from Sun Supt Martin regarding the return of Brent Thomas and gave me additional information pertaining to the investigation. While the Prime Minister is considering a commission of inquiry to determine the facts of this entire episode, the file on who gave the orders for the plane is missing from the then Ministry of National Security.
So here's the question, right? Here's the question. Which government that happened under again?
PNM.
Rowley administration. Okay. Under Keith Rowley administration.
The Prime Minister of Barbados, who is a good friend?
Keith Rowley is your friend. Okay. And the whole PNM party.
Which person after 3 years, because this was in 2022, right? Which individual after 3 years brought this back into the public domain? Which individual?
Uncle Tommy, you answer that one.
I'm going to answer it for you.
Prime Minister Prasad Bisasa.
Tommy, you see how you're wise? You're wise? So think about this, right? Red in Barbados, red in Trinidad, they kidnapped Brent Thomas. The red in Barbados saying he wasn't kidnapped. The judge in Trinidad saying it was an abduction. Go and see the relationship between an abduction and a kidnap. But you know what? Let me find out from Brent Thomas what happened. Can we do that?
Yeah, let's go that route.
Let me go that route. Let's go that route. Right? Let me go to Brent Thomas. Hear what Brent Thomas had to say.
Brent Thomas.
You understand? Because we like to bring facts. We don't like to bring fiction. Not like Workers' Wrong platform and the pastor with the internet search engine. We like to bring facts. So Brent Thomas spoke on his ordeal that was raised by the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Pasesa, who put it back in the front burner after close to 3 years sitting on the shelf, files missing, right? For former ACP coming out and saying he gave the instruction, but all you notice something, he didn't say who he took the instructions from, right? He leave that out. I was going to ask him, boss, did you act on your own? I was going to ask him if he get any instructions from any minister. I just asked him, boss, did you act on your own? You understand?
And why he didn't mention he was the one that responsible for sending police to bring Brent Thomas away. Why didn't say that 3 years ago? How it is for all years they keep that hide up. And what they was investigating Brent Thomas for. Up to now they say what they was investigating Brent Thomas for. And what they charge him with.
But Brent Thomas said he was willing to come back on his own accord. He was willing to come back. He ain't running from nothing. He might have to go to Greece to do a procedure. And he was willing to come back home.
And then drop all charges. Not they lock him up for nothing.
Yeah. Nothing. Now this government had to pay for the evil and wickedness of the PNM. Yes, this government had to pay for the evil, vindictive, and wickedness of the PNM. Yeah, because somebody have to give the commissioner of police the okay for them fellas to leave Trinidad and Tobago. If I'm wrong, I stand to be corrected. If I am wrong, I am willing to apologize and be corrected.
Yes, I believe they had to get permission from the head of National Security Council.
Let's take a listen.
Brent Thomas speaks on ordeal. I was kidnapped. PM raised at CARICOM. Firearms dealer details horror of being dragged from Barbados hotel, locked in black hole. I was kidnapped. Firearms dealer Brent Thomas used those unequivocal words yesterday to describe the ordeal he suffered when he was taken by force from Barbados and brought to Trinidad in October 2022, an incident Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar brought to international attention last week at the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting. Speaking to The Express, Thomas expressed continued disappointment that he has received no closure over the trauma he endured and praised the Prime Minister for bringing the matter back to.
And listen to this now. I see Amy Lollipop Brown at a press conference. I see Penelope Week Beckles. I see Marva Gonzalez. Is Gonzalez or Gonzalez?
No matter.
Go with Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. I'll go with Gonzalez. Yeah? And none of them, not one of them propagandists want to talk about this, you know. Why? And then we have this fella. What is his name again? The one where if you think education is expensive.
Gordon.
Oh, yeah. That fella. Gordon. That is the same Ganga Chana fella?
Yeah.
Whatever his name. He don't want to talk about this, you know. He want to talk about Iran and what going on over there. And
yeah. It's a die business.
Yeah. Boss, here what to do. Go on 91.9 and start that program.
People dying in Haiti. People dying in Haiti and no MPT for them.
Yeah. What is the program called? The Sixth Empire? On the Mugabe station?
The Sixth Empire? No, the Third Empire.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ethiopia, I don't know. Yeah, but let me listen. Listen.
To the front burner after it remained buried under what he characterizes as a major cover-up. PM criticized CARICOM's secretariat. Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar, in her address at the CARICOM meeting in St. Kitts last Tuesday, criticized the CARICOM's secretariat over what she described as an unsettling matter surrounding Thomas's kidnapping. In October 2022, the then-sitting Trinidad and Tobago government coordinated the kidnapping of a Trinidad citizen from another CARICOM state. Persad-Bissessar stated, "Our Supreme Court has ruled that he was kidnapped. He was placed in handcuffs, transported to the airport, and then back to Trinidad. I think an RSS plane was used to transport him." The Prime Minister recalled that she wrote to the CARICOM Secretariat in 2022 while opposition leader and received no response. She had addressed those letters to CARICOM's Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett, who was present at the meeting last week. They treated.
And you know why she didn't receive a response? All of them was in cahoots with the PNM. All of them was in cahoots with the PNM. So you know what? You writing us letter, we don't answer you. Because we are in cahoots with the PNM. Yes, I said it.
Me worse than an animal. Thomas maintained forcefully, "I was kidnapped." That is the correct word. The Trinidad and Tobago Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals would have sued them for treating an animal like how they treated me. He said there was no justice or closure years later. There is absolutely no closure because there is a major cover-up, he stated. He said the Barbados government refused to say who called from Trinidad and gave instructions, who took the instructions, and why did they act without investigations? And likewise in Trinidad and Tobago, nobody in any department of government seems to want to divulge who is responsible for giving these orders, and that person or persons have to be held accountable for destroying my life. PM brought it back to the front burner. It was not on the front burner for quite some time, and I think that the Prime Minister has to be given points for speaking plainly to CARICOM on not just my matter but numerous matters, Thomas said. We can't be an ostrich with our heads in the sand, saying that CARICOM is hunky.
You know, COP and Tommy, I have an idea, you know. We had to come up. You see how them fellas trying to thief we ideas? They're the thieving we ideas. They're thieving we ideas. Because them fellas over on the Workers' Wrong platform. This is the idea here, the thieving, right? Maybe we had to come up with ostrich of the week or ostrich of the day. Because there's only PNM people who get that ostrich, you know. Ostrich just had a head in the sun. You know what I mean? Ostrich. Yeah, we go think about that. Think about that. Ostrich, yeah. I like that one too, but you know, but we don't make a consensus here. We don't just do things.
Or you could just pop, you could just pop a thing over this. Stop thieving our ideas. So anytime they watch the screen, they'll say we're giving them a notice. Yeah. Stop thieving our ideas.
Yeah. Stop thieving the ideas. Stop thieving. Yeah. Workers' Wrong platform, all are being called out there. Renison, we calling all you out there. Stop thieving WZYE TV ideas.
Yeah, better all you put our ballies here.
Anytime there's a PNM, you have no innovative ideas in your head. None. Zero. And I've been asking this question for years now. One innovative idea the PNM came up with for the 10 years they was in power. One. So all the Workers' Wrong platform could do is watch WZYE TV with Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP, and Professor Wall Street and try to thief the ideas.
And follow fashion. We'll call all follow fashion.
Yeah. But hold on, I want to see something here. Oh, look, bear with me a little bit. Oh, look. What you call them? A den of thieves. Yes. A den of thieves.
That's not what it said. That is not what it said. A den of PNM thieves.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Den of PNM thieves.
Yeah.
And the Workers' Wrong platform, I go put them logo right under it. I go put them.
Yeah, great.
I go put them logo right under it, right next to them fellas and them. Because always a den of PNM thieves. Although they come up with no original. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nada. Not. Duck. You see the West Indies get kicked out the T20? That is the Workers' Wrong platform. That is them. Yeah. That is them. Well, they come up with some original ideas now, man. Let me come back to this.
Hidori, and everything is so beautiful. He believes the non-response to Prasad Besesar's communication shows more of the cover-up. Why would I willingly be put in handcuffs? Thomas described as absolute rubbish reports that he was willing to return to Trinidad voluntarily. Why would I willingly be put in handcuffs, dragged through a hotel, put in a cage? That sounds willingly, he asked. He said some days he sits quietly for hours, reliving the trauma. What I can tell you is that the Barbados police treated me worse than the Trinidad police. They were horrible. Supreme Court ruled actions grossly abusive. In January 2023, Justice Devendra Rampersad ruled that all actions of law enforcement from the arrest, detention, and forcible abduction from Barbados were grossly abusive, unconstitutional, unlawful, unnecessary, disproportionate.
Yeah, that unconstitutional, unlawful, unnecessary, and that is not kidnapping. That is not kidnapping. And the Honorable Prime Minister of Barbados, who is no longer the darling of the Caribbean globally, no longer the darling,
but the bubbly of the Caribbean now. The bubbly of the Caribbean now.
Yeah, she's no longer the darling of the Caribbean globally, and the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Besesar is now the pale bearer of transformation in the Western Hemisphere. Let me say that. The pale bearer of transformation in the Western Hemisphere, all of a sudden, the Prime Minister of Barbados, she don't know what to say, what to do. So she's saying there was no kidnapping. Let me continue.
And contravened his constitutional rights. The Black Hole at Maloney Police Station. After his initial arrest in Trinidad on September 29, 2022, Thomas was taken to Maloney Police Station and placed in a holding cell that felt like a black hole. There was no source of light, natural or otherwise. The sickening stench of feces and urine permeated the holding cell. Furthermore, barring a cold slab of concrete, there was nothing upon which I could rest. I was terrified. I constantly cried out asking for some kind of light to be provided for me. However, I was wholly ignored, he stated. The Barbados hotel raid. After being released by court order on October 2nd, 2022, Thomas traveled to Barbados on October 3rd, intending to connect to Miami to see his cardiologist given his deteriorating health. But early morning of October 5th, 2022, Thomas detailed what transpired in his Barbados hotel. Around 3 a.m., whilst asleep in my hotel, I was jolted awake by thunderous shouts of police, and banging on my hotel door. Upon opening the door, I observed a large group of men dressed in black, armed with guns. Thereafter, without being shown a warrant or being given an opportunity to make representation, I was placed in handcuffs and dragged across the hotel floor to a waiting police vehicle, put in a small cage.
So what do you call that, man? What do you call that?
Well, they was bringing him home safe. Remember, he said he was going to the hospital, so they bring him back safe over here.
Oh, okay. They're bringing him back home safe. Okay.
Yeah.
In a state of terror, I constantly inquired of the officers as to what was taking place, but I was not given an answer. Instead, I was put in a small cage at the back of a police van and left there until midday. The van was parked outside a police station and was exposed to the elements. At some points, I intermittently lost consciousness. My pleas for food, water, and to place a telephone call were refused. Around midday, he was taken to Grantley Adams International Airport, where Trinidad police officers waited on the tarmac. His belongings were thrown onto an extremely small plane, and he was pushed violently into the aircraft and taken back to Trinidad. 4 days in hell on earth, after being charged and granted bail of $800,000, which he had difficulty meeting, Thomas spent 4 days at the Eastern Correctional Rehabilitation Center, which he described as hell on earth. Upon my arrival to the ECRC, I was incarcerated in a cell with self-professed murderers and thieves. The horrific conditions cannot be adequately conveyed by words. He was confined to a cell with a single light that was never turned off. There was no toilet, there was only a hole in the ground. I lived in fear every day. At many points during this period, I thought I would die. Demanding accountability. Thomas emphasized claims he had illegal weapons were unfounded, as he is a licensed dealer with authorization for every weapon. He is now calling for full accountability. Who in Trinidad gave the orders? Who in Barbados took those orders and acted without proper investigation? Why has there been a cover-up for over 2 years? The Prime Minister's decision to raise this matter at the CARICOM summit has brought renewed attention to Thomas's ordeal and broader questions about regional cooperation, rule of law, and protection of citizens' rights. As Thomas stated, the Prime Minister has to be given points for speaking plainly to CARICOM. For a man who endured treatment the Supreme Court ruled was grossly abusive, unconstitutional, unlawful, unnecessary, and disproportionate, the demand for answers and accountability continues more than 2 years later. More than 2 years after an ordeal the Supreme Court ruled was grossly abusive, unconstitutional, unlawful, unnecessary, and disproportionate.
You know, let me ask you a question, folks. In Trinidad, they can't subpoena people to come before and talk. You can't subpoena people. Because in this country, the Senate, they can subpoena people to come and talk. I don't know if they could do that in Trinidad. It's European to me, can they subpoena people to come and talk?
Not sure we need to speak
If
to
it's a
him.
commission of inquiry.
If our commission of inquiry is very expensive, you know, sometimes you just spend that money and you don't really get nothing out of it.
That is because most of the commission inquiry we never release it to the public and we never let the public know the findings of it. Yeah. But if the public gets satisfaction for them inquiry and them money well spent, if we get justice, money well spent.
Let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Mr. COP and Mr. Tommy and everyone. So Mr. Hansen, you asking that how this man was able to board a plane if he had 6 warrants? So this is why the criminal let them to do the crime and they can leave Trinidad anytime. I never know somebody with 6 warrants from the national security, and this man was able to board a plane. And then when the man board the plane, right, where he was saying, then they issued the warrant and went Barbados for him. Trinidad real? But who was in power? So you could really say it wasn't real.
Trinidad real. We had to ask if McDonald Jacob real.
No, but PNM wasn't real. Because let me tell you, just like we Gordon come and say, he talking about Iraq and America. Gordon, I have a question for you. Name 6 things will affect you with that what happening with America and Iraq. That's all I want to know. Give me 6 things.
Thank you. Olio. Don't go back in at that Gordon Ganga China, Dry Gin Joseph, car tires. You understand? Southwestern, welcome.
Good night again to each and everyone. All protocol observed. Uncle Tommy.
Yes.
You know, when the PNM lost election, the acts who give the instruction, it had to be a permanent secretary now, because here what going on. Under the PNM, the ministers was responsible to do anything is the permanent secretary, the public servant. That why a public servant in a ministry went in the car park and hand over some documents. And I wonder now what that document was, and up to this day, nobody answering what documents the permanent secretary hand over. So
is the check he went for?
No, the hell went on. President, you is for the vulnerable, not the lawsuit. Right? But here it had 2 ministers in that ministry now. Right? So I will stand to be corrected. And then why I would like to tell people, when Rowley went to the Caribbean and he get them to barber them out and come to Trinidad and spend $3 million in the Hyatt to get support to go to Venezuela to sign a deal to get some gas, right? All the tell people, the crime wave in Trinidad is a health issue, right? A public health issue, right? And then he lobbied the whole Caribbean, give them and cut deals who will get a benefit. That's why all of a sudden we start buying gas and fuel from Jamaica. So, brother, my esteemed political leader didn't have to pay a lobbyist, right? And the nice thing about it, the PNM have over $145 billion US owing debt. And my Prime Minister and the political party of the United National Congress was elected by a landslide victory against the PNM to take you out of this poverty. And by all means necessary, right? If she aligned with who, she aligned with them. But here what's going on. When Rowley was lining with Maduro to get the breeder gas, well, they didn't have a problem. But here what's going on. Country first, party after. But now all the same, only party first. Because the PNM did nothing for economic power and to give people anything. I could say more on this, but I'll reserve a little bit to tell you later before it goes off. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, this is my question. We in Trinidad and Tobago, we should be, and I'm saying we, I'm a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. We should all be happy that we have a prime minister, the palebearer of transformation in the Western Hemisphere, the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bissessa, as a prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago. Because think about this. The prime minister is not just having effects locally, you know. It's not just in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. It's going all the way
global.
Huh?
She's going global.
Correct is right. It's going all the way from the diplomatic center in Marval to the White House in Washington and extending further and beyond that. And COP, you have mentioned this. They didn't pay a lobbyist $2.5 million US to lobby to go and see the president in Washington, you know. They didn't pay that. Them didn't pay to get private meetings with the secretary, you know. Them didn't pay for that. You understand? How, in the first time in history that I know of, the Secretary of State from the US is at a CARICOM conference. How did that happen?
Because Kamala Prasad Bissessa will be there.
How did that happen? Did Mia Motley let that happen?
No.
Did Andrew Holness let that happen?
No.
Did Gaston Brown let that happen?
No.
And all you see all of them now, they put a tail between the leg, and you see them now? All of them now were one-on-one meeting. All of them. And only two get it and getting it again on March the 7th. Well, you see? And the evil, wicked PNM people upset that the country of Trinidad and Tobago, the country of Trinidad and Tobago of $1.4 million don't have to go through what them other Caribbean countries and islands are going through. Trinidad do have to go, Trinidad and Tobago do have to go through that.
A dot of the world, Trinidad and Tobago, a dot of the world.
Yes. And all because of who? Because of who? Because of who?
The UNC.
Yes. And they want to say, oh God, what's she defending? This and boss. So far, in 10 months, Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bissessa have been so right, they need you to go and manage the West Indies team. Really. Let she help manage the West Indies team. Because I swear to God, and she don't have to go wherever they're playing games. She don't have to go over there. She could manage it virtually, and West Indies go start winning. Because when that fella, what is his name again? He was the previous fella who somehow he was attached to the West Indies and started to lose left, right, and center.
Goat farmer. The goat farmer.
Oh, wait, there are plenty goat farmers in Tobago, you know. Which one? So keep
Yeah, Rolai.
Oh,
He's a goat farmer.
The Lion King. Yeah.
So that last so-and-so prime minister we had.
Yeah. So folks, we have to be honest, We have to be honest. Trinidad and Tobago is fortunate to have the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bissessa as the
Prime Minister.
But not just the Prime Minister, as the palebearer of transformation in the Western Hemisphere.
I agree with that full 100%.
It's not like when
a round of applause for that.
Yes. It's not like when Brian Mannion come out and say Trinidad and Tobago have one of the lowest property tax in the Western Hemisphere.
And he feel shame,
No shame. None. No shame.
Well, now it's nowadays because there's none.
Not even the moderator who was interviewing him say, "Hey, that's a liar."
Yeah, not even him. Well, no, the moderator didn't know. He didn't know. He ain't sure what the Western Hemisphere was.
He was taking what he get.
Yeah, whatever you get, you take that and eat it. Take that and cool it. Caller, welcome.
Oh yes.
Good night, gentlemen. Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP.
Good night to you, Anderson.
Good night, Anderson.
We're looking at files missing.
Yeah.
I tell all you, some all you, like all you don't understand this man called Fitzgerald Hines.
Yeah.
He's a man say he went wrong the bridge, and he called names as some leaders and said that he's friends. Without a doubt, I have a PNM attorney and I have a UNC senior counsel begging me. And listen, what happened to that files? What happened to that matter with Fitzgerald Hines? Now my matter gone as sizes, High Court. He said I tell him about his mother and his father and he's a piper. So I was summoned to court. But it have no report of Anderson Wilson in the station diary. And I remember this thing called the station diary called sued the Attorney General some years ago with police brutality, Senior Counsel Martin George, Kid Scotland, and Senior Counsel Sinanan. I took up that matter of police brutality and I was awarded some money some years ago. Right? And I remember the Mr. Sinanan asking for court. We feel for a station diary, a copy of the station diary. Without my lawyer, I brought up that in the court for a copy of the station diary. That will tell you the report which was made on that day. There is no report on Anderson Wilson. There's a report on Richard Marcel. That's the one who came at the front page of the paper and you saw he was kicking in the water, but his hands was running on water. So any way take it, Anderson Wilson have redress in that matter and something called money with a capital M ticket. At Hines, Fitzgerald Hines, I only hope my documents are missing, because I find it too long and awkward. I court matter to take a little time.
Anderson.
But that I could go on there. I could go on there too.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, anytime.
What does this have to do with what we're talking about?
Because this has to do with files missing. My files missing, it seems like too.
Oh, all right. I'm not just
talking about files missing.
Yeah.
And who gave the order?
All right.
Oh, look, come on now.
Okay, I was just asking.
All right, my little son can answer who gave the order.
Yeah, don't get upset.
My son listening to the program.
Why again?
And that order, my son look it up.
Anderson.
National security. Huh?
Anderson, the little bit of viewers that you say we have, them don't really want to hear what you say, The little bit of viewers, Why you will want to express yourself to a little bit of viewers?
No. I'm among the call, I'm among the listener,
you don't have to hit you on the bell.
I drinking and listening to the program. I drinking for a squeeze orange juice. I drinking.
Anderson, why you taking it?
I might be suffering.
No, but listen, Anderson, 1 minute.
I might be suffering.
Anderson, why you taking it personally? You shouldn't take it personally. If we answer your call today, Anderson, man, what is that one?
Yeah.
Or you gonna take
you
it
heard me last night,
Yeah, but we answer your call.
I ain't taking nothing personal.
We stop you from talking here.
I only talking, like all friends say, is Hines get the order? It's only the Minister of National Security at present at that time is the only person to give that order.
Okay, Anderson, but
the commissioner and everybody had to go through. So instead of calling the commissioner, Hines must be up. That my brother Twiggy say he does go up on me. Shafford, you know what Shafford is? Bullshit.
Yeah, you have some woman up there to
Anderson, leave it there, Anderson. Leave it there. Oh, God, Anderson. Oh, every time Anderson comes.
All opinions and views expressed by the program participants, including those on social media, are solely their opinions and views and do not reflect the opinions and views of WZYE management and staff.
But we'll see that pool that MP Bill in Laventille over there. They say that water green over there because they're hiding and going over there and bathing it with people. And the water get green.
Hey, I don't know. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Send your closing voice notes. And send your closing quotes. Boy, I tell you, boy, you think it's easy? Folks, don't forget, laugh. Laugh. Oh, COP and Tommy. We already decide. I think we will give away.
Tomorrow we'll give it out. Tomorrow, please God, we'll give away 2 tickets.
Tomorrow, please God. But I'll let you all know. All right, now I'll let you guys know. I'll go ask you guys.
What if somebody want to call in tomorrow to donate to other ticket again?
Let them call.
We'll have 4.
Yeah, but they have 10 minutes. The man donate the tickets to give out on this program at this date.
No, you tell us you'll give it out when we want to get.
I like Uncle Tommy too bad. He say, well, tomorrow we go have 4.
Yeah. Jairaj, welcome. Jairaj thinks the macaroni pie man was the minister. No, Jairaj, I think it's the fella who used to represent Laventille West. I think so,
Yep.
But COP before COP, I see your partner on a program, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you inside. It's better to be inside than outside,
Yeah, glad for you.
Yeah, but during the day I want to be outside. I don't want to be inside during the day.
Oh, all right.
You see, it's nighttime over here inside.
I play this message.
I wish them the best, letter. I wish them the best.
Congratulations to Kingsley, who is now back as a talk show host on Talk City 91.1 and supporting me.
Celebrating that somebody take a drastic move, somebody take a strong move. There's no president like Donald Trump where he go inside him and he make people free. That because them country, but you can't have a supreme leader who seen well. You have to put on thing on your head. Woman can't drive, and that's my problem there. You have to can't dictate a country for over 30, 40 years. You rule a country. How bad Trump is, right now, people protesting in.
What boy? Donald Trump congratulating your partner, COP.
Just let them know that they have been advertised on one of the biggest YouTube programs at WZYE.
What do you think this other voice?
Yes, brothers, are taking it live, so to speak. As saying earlier, the cash can run out. But I call back to say, or send this voice note to say, I look at something and you said a while ago, Wall Street, and that was a part that I wanted to discuss because your program becomes such a wide program, and to fit in, as you speak about around the table, and I hope that ventures like that can happen, so that the program will align with, while the topic may be what they say and what he says, the fact is now we have to lift our eyes. I will always be a bishop, and I will always careful with words, but in the meditation of my heart, we have to have that level playing field. And when I say level playing field, I mean we can go on, you listen the parliament station to hear people like Saddam would embarrass. Sometimes I feel sad as an African, trust me, to hear the comments and the questions that these guys of the PNM asking. I mean, it looks worthless. And I'm saying, yes, that has a lot to prove. that we're not here by overthrowing, but by facts. And as the Prime Minister rightly said, we listen to Brent Thomas. Trust me, people have to take it very serious in this country and know that you have a government. Else not what more you're really looking for. I'll stop there.
Thank you, Bishop. Hey, all you. Trump Jr. says, Professor Wall Street, I think Marlon had Obama in TNT and Caricom had a summit. And Rowley had Sleepy Joe, Secretary of State during one.
Patrick Manning had Barack Obama over here.
Yeah. He had Obama.
And spend millions of dollars. Spend what was $36 million to build a wall.
To hide beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, to hide beat him. Yeah.
So that Barack Obama wouldn't see poor black brothers and them.
Trump Jr., when who had Sleepy Joe when he was Secretary of State?
Oh yeah, I remember the name Blinken. Anthony Blinken was here. That's during Rowley's reign.
Secretary of State in the Caricom.
I think he had there was some meeting.
God, Trump Jr., you see what I tell you? Stop doing gymnastics.
He had Blinken here.
God, you're doing. Every time you come, you're going to the Waffle House. You're going again.
Oh God, man.
Why
you
does that prove me correct? Every single time Trump Jr. come, he prove me correct. He all over the place. You're waffling. Go ahead.
He had Blinken.
You put Secretary of State here, then you come back and you change to Blinken. Make up your Blinken mind.
Blinken was Secretary of State under Sleepy Joe.
Make up your Blinken mind. Yeah. Rowley had Sleepy Joe, Secretary of State during one. Do you say he was Secretary of State or how Rowley got him? Rowley had him where?
In Trinidad. Blinken was Secretary of State to Sleepy Joe, one of your favorite presidents, and he was in Trinidad.
Trump Jr.
Gosh, Black Jesus, help me, Anyway.
I asked if there was ever a Secretary of State at the CARICOM conference. What part of that question you missed? The CARICOM or the conference?
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it. I missed that part.
Oh,
Secretary of State. Secretary of State.
All right, Trump Jr. Thank you very much.
No, before I leave you though, I want to let you know.
Go ahead.
When Rowley came back, I think everybody missed this, but when Rowley came back from his last visit to the U.S., of course, he went to California. He didn't go to Florida. He didn't go to Texas. I'm surprised he didn't go to New York. But anyway, he came back. You know what he said that of significance I think everybody missed?
Wow.
He said, I don't care if I ever I'm able to go back to America. Okay. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, okay, yes. I just want to make sure that he didn't miss that. All right, later. Bye.
Yeah. You see what I tell you?
Have a good night to you, brother.
Yeah. You see Trump Jr., he gone from Obama to Sleepy Joe to Blinken to Rowley. Stay focused. Trump Jr., stay focused. Focus on the focus. You know how to be upset with COP and Tommy? I have to be honest. No, seriously. Why you laughing? No,
because I get my blues. I just get my blues. I just take it and say I them. You take it and say I them.
You know, Trump Jr. has come and Trump Jr., what was your sport in school?
Everybody has sarcastic behavior.
Everybody has
sarcastic behavior. And them controversial words is good for the program. That's why I go say it.
Did I play this already?
Monica Ramkisoon, happy early birthday.
I'm going to play a voice note for you debunking the PNM lies regarding the unemployment figures that the PNM were putting out, saying there were over 50 to 60,000 people who had lost their jobs since the UNC came into office. Listen for yourselves, guys.
Data from the Central Statistical Office show unemployment rising by 12,000 people between April and September last year. The increase followed the termination of thousands of URP, CPAP, HDC, and forestry workers after the United National Congress administration took office. Shaliza Hassan Ali has more in this report.
Between April and September of last year, the Central Statistical Office has reported an additional 12,000 persons became unemployed. The CSO presented the figures on its website under 3 categories of unemployment between the second and third quarters of 2025, which is when thousands of URP, CPEP, HDC, and forestry workers were terminated from their jobs, many of whom can be considered unemployable.
That's 12,000 people, according to the CSO. I wonder what happened to the other 38 to 48,000 people that have all gone missing so mysteriously from the CSO report. I wonder if they were all part of the PNM, ghost gangs, people employed under the PNM. Just asking. Bye, guys.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
We're gonna go for the break. Just imagine, you can imagine COP and Tommy. Yeah. If Trinidad and Tobago seriously had 50,000 people that were laid off, or 50,000 people that would lose their job. You could imagine what would happen in Trinidad and Tobago.
Chaos.
50,000, you know. Eh? And that kind of propaganda that the PNM selling to the
Wall Street, in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, there's over 400,000 people in this country not working anyway.
Yeah, okay. Trump Jr. said his sport was in school was girls. That's why you know, and you prove yourself correct. That's why your sport was gymnastics. Let me take your score. Mr. Florida, you have 30 seconds before you go for the break.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm Trump Jr., you know, his name from now on is Dodgeball. With everything he doing is dodging. All right.
Yeah.
Well, they leave the callers on them now.
Yeah, leave Trump Jr. alone. He's a consistent waffler. Folks, we're going to take that break, and when we come back, don't forget to put your closing comments in the chat, your closing quotes, and your closing voice notes. We'll be right back. Don't go now.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Where you going? Back over the wall.
Laugh till your belly bust. The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly, and here you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt that down. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out is making your tongue look like it's in jail. But you're suffering from exactly, your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See, the funniest guys on the planet, and the man who took social media by storm, Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pelp.
Yeah, nah, things
so hard right now in Trinidad. You know, a store in town, no fire, 2 man again.
All his funny friends here at Superstar, the greatest story time teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint.
Me, you know, first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Go bring all the dog in me, though. That's crazy.
Tell your belly boss.
Let me say, welcome to Matilda Rose, Ingrid Matthews, Don Harilal, Carwin Ford, Kurt J. Gordon, Lloyd Noel, Wendell Seals, Kumar Hamid, Teresa Herman, Everton Lewis, Rajendra Maraj. And quickly, before we don't miss this one, you can't forget this. The first person in the chat today was
Mr. Intellectual.
Yeah, Mr. Intellectual finally he got a gold medal after been trying for months. He's been trying for months. So, Mr. Intellectual, you're back on top. You have a 1 pull. That's a 1 pull. Yeah. You know there are 1 pulls and 2 pulls and 3 pulls, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then next was Uranus McFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Intellectual was again, then Uranus again, then Hanif. Volsang as usual with his participation medal. Kevin George kind of split in between there. Yeah. Volsang. Ramdio Baijo. Yeah, he was in there somewhere. The first female was, who was the first female? Hafiz Mohammed is the first female?
Hafiz is a male name. Hafiz is a male name.
First female that got check was Susanna Tobago.
No, Hafiz is a male name?
Yep.
I thought you said it was a female. All right. So if we have it correct, Joshua, that was the first female. Right? So we going first female now. We ain't going first male. Yeah, we ain't going first female. All right. Oh, I just received a press release from the Fishermen and Friends. Fishermen and Friends of the Sea. But I ain't gonna read that. You know why I ain't gonna read that? Because all I know what is his modus operandi already. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He just interested in attacking the Prime Minister.
Yeah, I agree with that. The Prime Minister didn't cause the American to take your visa from you. Not the Prime Minister do that. It's your action.
So he vexed the Prime Minister.
Yeah, it's your action cause that. But I'm a partner, so I'm a jam.
Yeah, that's your partner. Yeah. I leave him alone too. So folks, here's my closing comment.
Happy belated birthday to you, Monica Ramki. Soon may Almighty God give you health and strength, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the ability to go forward in life. Take care of yourself.
I see some people in the chat give Monica Ramki soon one ticket because it's a
God.
What I gotta decide. This is my closing quote.
Lord, my God, I begin this day before you with a firm and confident heart. Go before me in every step I take. May no difficulty be greater than the strength you have placed within me. Renew my mind, strengthen my spirit, and align my decisions with your will. Where there are obstacles, make a way. Where there is doubt, bring direction. Where there is heaviness, release lightness and courage. Pour over me wisdom to act, serenity to wait, and boldness to move forward when necessary. Help me recognize the opportunities you prepare and give me discernment to make the right choices. I declare that this day will be productive, protected, and guided by your hand. I will not walk alone. Your light illuminates every step I take. Amen. Lord, my God.
Where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to say what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, COP.
My closing comments, Professor Walshit and Uncle Tommy.
Go ahead.
Professor Walshit, I want to bring my closing comments. I want to say that you see all those videos on them that you has been doing. I want to see those videos them play more on WZYE, and we have our topics more on those videos on them. I want to see that for the 3 hours we should have three topics or 4 topics on the videos and then we clear and keep the discussion and those topics on them. I think that the 3 hours we just lost an hour and a half old talk and all them kind of things. And use a professor. I want to see the program with intelligent thinking and constructive thinking. And sometimes I just go off to forget about that, but the video and them I want to see more topics on them things. And Monica, good night. Good night to you, Anna. Happy birthday to you again.
Thank you.
Be your lead birthday.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Happy birthday, Monica. This message is from Ray Bradbury, and it's about hope. And it's simple. It says, the blizzard does not last forever. It just seems so. The blizzard does not last forever. It just seems so. Anyway, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe, secure. We'll see each other tomorrow, God willing. Till then, good night.
Yeah, Judy Ali said yes, or she read it. I ain't getting him no oxygen.
And I believe I support him too in Monica Ramke soon getting the first ticket to look at Laugh Till Your Belly Bust. Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
I agree with you, COP.
All right. So
I hope all you agree with me that we're showing more of the UNC topics, and I hope all you agree with that too.
Okay. All right, we go to the chat. Budram, later to you too as well. Anthony Forward E says, great program as usual. Stay safe. Just Cool says, a blind man walking down the road bumped into some salted fish drying. He said, good morning, ladies. No, Just Cool. You take that line from the Pink Panther. The Pink Panther have a song where you say, Akasi. Just Cool. Answer me.
Take that line from the PNM Female League.
Okay.
The PNM Women League, where you take that line from.
Oh God, I say all of that. Alistair says, I love all of you. I have your gift for you, Monica. When I met you, happy birthday, all the best to you, and enjoy your 16th birthday.
Give Monica she give an air now. We want to meet Monica to give she give for. Give Monica she give an air now.
She got to get tomorrow. She already done make the decision already, you know. Only make the decision already. Professor, give Monica one.
But tomorrow, and not tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Wednesday?
Tuesday.
All right. What? I gone clear there, boy.
Yeah, you're going clear, yeah.
Yeah, going clear there, boy.
Judy Ali say Wall Street and Tommy Pleasant. Wall Street, Tommy, COP Pleasant 9.
Pleasant good night to you. Judy Ali.
Judy, Batos, Anthony, and the host.
Alistair, good night to you.
Ms. Santa Cruz says, till tomorrow, God willing, stay safe, stay blessed, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from hypocrites like he, or God, the convenient patriot, and PNM propagandist. Yeah, he's a propagandist at the PNM. That is one of the big propagandists at the PNM. Vishnu Pandit says, control your tongue and you will control half of your problem. Blessings to everyone. Good night. Bennett Thomas says, good night, villagers. Until tomorrow evening, stay safe, stay blessed, stay dry.
Good night to you, Bennett.
Dihun Gobin. That's a new name, boy. Dihun, where you joining us from?
Good night to you, Gobin.
RJ took over because of not getting proper treatment. Needs algicide and chlorine. I know what that one is about. What is that one, boy?
Call Pastor Google, he might tell you.
Professor, give Monica one course tomorrow is her birthday. All right.
Yeah.
Monica, you get one.
You're inside. You're inside.
You're inside. You know, you're
Yeah.
inside. Monica Ramke soon closing comment. But what will it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Yeah. That's a good question. Okay.
I find Monica should I get one, and Nadia could I get one.
But you starting to make kind of decisions. You try to make all them decisions.
No.
Just so. All right.
Two loyal listeners. You wanna get a PA? You wanna give a dry generator?
No going. Anyway.
You wanna get dry generator?
So the financial guru say, I will donate one more ticket, bro. 3 in all. 1 for Monica and 2 for the show. All right. So 1 Monica getting 1 and 2 for the show.
I agree. And tomorrow other people will donate too.
Yeah. George Ramdeen closing comment is Mia. You let the Obia man from Lekoto spoil your character.
George, that's exactly what she do.
Jairan Singh says, when Rubio met Stuart Young, he said, I don't know if to tell you congratulations or condolences when he met Kamla Prasad Visa. So he told her, come shake my hand before people say we didn't meet. Oh, God. Andrew Alexis, good night, everyone. Good night to you, Andrew. Andrew was new here. But Lawrence Liverpool, next one.
You didn't see the video.
Huh?
You didn't see the video when Stuart was in San Fernando and read side Venezuela and telling them, only hush up on them out. If all the can't behave on themselves, I go send only back home. None of them can talk English. And he talking English and tell send only back home. Say, well, yes.
Like, and they know no English.
Nah, they know English. And he feels Trinidad, he talking to.
I don't know. I thought I'd see something from Miss Santa Cruz. Good evening, Jack. Just cool say, watch this donkey ears. I know that joke. Yeah, but it's donkey ears. That song come out. I can't see. Just cool. Wrong with you? Still, you never hear this song? I can't see.
Yeah.
By Pink Panther. By PLM Pink Panther. From you ever hear it?
Of course.
Yeah. Just cool get that from there. Yeah. Just cool. You don't know. Marjorie says you all have to make the citizens see what this government doing. Jung out floods, out PNM propaganda. That's exactly what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right. Okay, folks. I think that is it. I don't know. If I miss any, folks, I apologize. Jack Dale Lochan from New York, locked down in New York City. Jack Dale, welcome. Peter Herbert, Palaseco in the village. Yeah, does miss these things. Yeah.
I like to hear people from all Palaseco side and things like this. Make me remember my youth days. Yeah.
Palaseco from Laventille.
From Chubacat? Chubacat? No. My all run from over there.
Oh, God.
So all hear that Palaseco people, all don't be a stranger. And all I left from Palaseco over there. Message all your friends about 4 family down Palaseco.
Yeah, Alistair, look. Alistair Pink Panther sing that song on the Piston and be from Tobago. Miss Nicholson. I remember that song. Akasi. Alistair You stop messing with people intellectual property, all this stuff. All right, folks. What we going out with tonight?
I asked you to go out to that video yesterday, and you see what I show you today.
What video is that?
Was a video with you and the Prime Minister? No?
Well, you know, you gotta remind me. But I don't look for it.
You see, them is things that I want to see more, and I think the viewers and them would like to see them things more at WZYE. But Uncle Tom, you could go to just you could bring a song. I would say a nice Elton John. What about a nice Elton John?
I copyright, man.
Oh. Well, I can't say a Pink Panther. Yeah. I can't say a Pink Panther.
You know what? I just say that. Nice, let me play that song and let me see where Just School get lyrics from. All listen to this, right? Hold.
They get our lyrics when they was talking about them PNM female league. And Trinidad and Tobago, have a wonderful night. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Hold on there, folks. Look at here. Just School. This is it right here. You think Just School feel ain't no thing, you know?
He thief Panther lyrics, or?
Trying to pull a fast on me. Yeah, he thief Panther lyrics. Just School hijack Panther lyrics, boy. Look at here.
Sprang along, boy.
Look at right. Yeah, Just School, boy. Yo. Fully exposed, boy.
Young King, 1992. The Pink Panther. And when you do certain thing does happen to you. He come in with a nice one. Bring him on. Young King, 1992.
Let me go close to the end.
Blind. Imagine I'm born in a little party. A woman come asking me to dance the donkey. When I decide to swallow my pride, I punch myself and I start to ride. When she see me walking stick, she said, don't be fast. Panther look like you is a real jackass. Since I find me good partner life, just come and carry me out for a little drive. And anywhere we go, I could surely tell. All that I have to do is to smell. If I smell pitch, I in Labre. If I smell cement, I in Claxton there. But when I smell saltfish, I just say stop, please. I want to say good evening to the young ladies.
Let's see for yourself. COP earlier, right there? Yeah. Just School, boy. You get exposed, fully exposed. You see, Tommy?
You see how people is to enjoy Calypso long time? You see how people is to enjoy Calypso?
Yeah.
Not again. When you go Young Kings, you see the camera even showing the crowd. Because it had no crowd.
As a folks, somebody say what? Judy Ali say, Washington, I never knew your place in Laventille. In the building up in Chumakak, the first building up there.
And that building still live with no renovation.
Just School, tell Just School is doing Pink Panther joke is plagiarizing like Sleepy Joe did there. Trump Jr. leave just school alone, yeah? Just school won't know what year he sing that. Me, you know what year he sing that? Maybe 1960.
92.
1992, Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but just school could say he ate in 1960. You could say whatever you want. Yeah? All right, folks, we out of here.
Bless her.
Let me finish that little Pink Panther there and we out of here. See you guys later. This is what Just School gave you.
Rough guy, get a rough guy. Get a rough guy. You say,
I listening to cricket the other night. Lara on the go and I'm feeling right. Then suddenly I heard a big uproar, like thief breaking by my neighbor next door. Well, my neighbor run out in the yard, bawling thief thief like she going mad. But when the police come and you hear the shout, she say it was the umpire she talking about.
Left eyes. You have a rough eyes. We're going.